Have you ever peed your pants? Well, in today's video, we're going to be going down the weird page on Reddit that I found because I searched up people peeing their pants, and so we're just going to scroll down that today. So thanks so much to the man who suggested it. He is a small little man. He is lower than 4 inches, and yet he is surprisingly not wider than 25 centimeters, which shocks me quite a bit. But thanks so much to him for suggesting doing this, because he said that this would go viral, and then at the end I'll tell my own personal experience. You have 1 hour to make 10 people pee their pants, with as much detail as possible. What is your plan of approach? Well, I'm thinking my main plan of approach to make 10 people pee their pants in the span of an hour, because an hour is a surprisingly long amount of time for peeing. So I'm thinking the main thing that I would do is try my best to kidnap these people and to get them into warm showers, because I don't know about you, but for some reason I cannot stop peeing whenever I get into a warm shower. So yeah, I'm sure all guys can relate to this. If you ever get into a hot bath or a hot shower, you can understand peeing is the only thing that you'll really want to do. But of course, you want to make these people feel comfortable as well, so I don't know. I guess in their own home, you just knock them out, and you get them into their shower, and then you turn the hot water on, and when they wake up, they'll just think that, like, maybe they had a little bit of a blackout or something like that before they made it into their shower, and now they're just peeing. So I'm thinking that would be the best approach. But legally, that's the best legal approach that I can think of. Even if it may be a little bit illegal, there is an illegal way. You could cut their bladder open and technically just like squeeze that out, like, because there's piss in there, so you could just squeeze that out, and technically that counts as them peeing. And then again, you can just do that in the next 10 minutes, because there's people walking all over the place in public, so you can just be like, you, and take a box cutter and... yeah, that sounds pretty legal to me. Phobia of people peeing their pants. I'm curious as to whether anyone has this fear. I get very, very anxious when someone expresses that they are desperate for the toilet, and this fear gets progressively worse the older the person in question is, and is actually the worst with my parents, who are completely healthy and have no bladder problems. I get very worried that they will pee themselves, and the sense of urgency makes me very anxious. With my parents, I even have to ask them if they want to go to the bathroom, or convince them to go with me if I go, so as to make sure they don't have to get desperate later. I know this sounds like the weirdest thing ever. You said weirdest thing ever, not weirdest thing ever. What's wrong with you? Especially considering that I'm not scared of peeing my pants. It's only to do with other people. Does anyone have a similar experience, or know what this could be? I have some idea. Maybe you have like a fetish for having people like not pee their pants. You have a serious urge to not let people pee their pants, which I guess is a fair thing. I guess is a fair thing to have. But then again, people need to pee, and if the bathroom is not open and you're not willing to pee outside, then I guess your pants are the only solution. It's as simple as that. And maybe you're afraid of it. Maybe you have anxiety for it because you don't want to be the one to clean it up. Because I can imagine that being a fair phobia. Like, you don't want to clean up someone else's piss because that's friggin' disgusting. Fair enough. I wouldn't want to do that either. So maybe that's I don't know. Tom T website. A website with many stories of people peeing their pants in school. I saw it about 10 years ago and I haven't found it since. I think it had a blue background. It was a long page with lots of stories of people who wet their pants in school. I think it was an independent site, not part of Experience Project or anything like that. I remember one was about a girl who couldn't leave her seat in Catholic school because the nuns would punish her, so she had to pee right in her chair. Throwaway because obviously. I just have to say, that sounds really freaking disgusting. Like, you're literally gonna be punished if you go to take a pee, so you're just like, oh yeah, screw you teachers, I'm just gonna pee right here. That'll show you. Like, that is the most retarded way of thinking ever, I think, because it's kind of like, it's kind of the same as me being like if my teachers say in school I'm not allowed to smoke in class or something like that, or I'm not allowed to like set off a bomb in class, it's just like, screw you teacher. It's pretty much the same thing, except the whole class and most probably the whole school won't die. In a world where people pee their pants faster than companies can make pants, you decide enough is enough. Yeah, enough is enough. We need to stand up again. People, we need to stand up against people who pee their pants. Does anyone else out there agree with me? Nobody is allowed to pee their pants. That is a disgusting thing to do. Hello, is anyone there that agrees with me? Hello? Are you there? I feel like doing the rest of the video like this. This feels pretty comfortable. Alright, well, yeah, no. But I don't know why this person, like, felt the need to have a whole revolution against, like, people who pee their pants. That's really weird of them to do. And also, the blood is going to my head, so I'm gonna stop doing this now because... as well, I'm exposing myself on the internet, and that's not a nice thing to do, so... let's just get back to reading through the... Why do some people pee their pants when they are scared? I can say for a fact that never once in my life when I was scared have I ever pissed my pants. I can say in my life that I've laughed from pissing my pants. I mean, pissed my pants from laughing. But otherwise, I've never ever done that before in my life. I've never, like, been so scared that I peed my pants, because that makes no sense to me. Like, how do you get to the point when you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die, so I need to piss myself? I've never gotten to that point in my life. I think it's just because I've always been as safe as I am right now, so I've never had to be afraid of, like, I've never had to be that afraid. But if I make it to that point sometime in my life, I guess that would be interesting. I don't know. I'd love to get to that point in my life. And so that's the end of the video for today. It was quite a short one, I guess. Sorry. It's late, and I just wanted to get a video out for you guys, and just wanted to satisfy the elf who suggested this to me. I just wanted to satisfy his needs. And also, now it's time to satisfy the rest of your guys' needs of the time I peed my pants, that I guess was the most embarrassing. So, I wouldn't say that this was an embarrassing thing. I mean, it was bad because I had to clean up. No, yeah, I had to clean up. Okay, so I have this friend, the same guy who cringed at me doing a Subnautica series. Yeah, that guy. But we were at his house one day, and we were playing, I think it was Call of Duty, I think it was Advanced Warfare or something like that. I think it was Modern Warfare, I think so. But it was like one of the older ones. It was like Advanced Warfare 2 or something like that. We were playing it on like dog mode, where these German shepherds come at you, and the first time that I ever played it, I got like really, like, it freaked me. It freaked me the frick out. Okay, no. It scared the shit out of me, but I didn't piss. It was only the third time that we ever played with dogs on that they weren't anywhere for the entire round, and we were gonna kill the last of the people, and this one German Shepherd comes along, this one freaking one, comes from one side of the alleyway that I can actually see, and I'm already like running, I'm already getting ready to move, so I make it around this corridor in front of me, so the dog is coming down this one, but I'm gonna go in this one in front of me, and as I go down there, there's this dog, like, right here, and there's this other one already coming. So the weird thing was that they were both in the same jumping animation, and it was two dogs in my face, and I was just screaming, like, ah! How that happened? How that happened? And I was in the middle of laughing and screaming, and he was in the middle of, like, shooting some guy or something like that, and for some reason I was, like, laughing so hard from how funny it must have sounded to Holden that, like, I fell off of his bed from laughing, and then I stood up and I was, like, almost done, and you know when you're, like, and you're just silent for like 15 seconds. He thought it was done, so he went back to playing, and then another dog jumped on him just as I stopped laughing, and I started laughing again, and I pissed myself. And he has hardwood floors in his room. He has hardwood floors, so not only did I pee myself, but I peed myself on hardwood floors. Yes. Me, J-Vision, I've peed myself, not just anywhere, on hardwood floors. So, I was just standing there, with this big old puddle of piss under me, and his dog comes in. It's this little mini Doberman, and the dog starts licking up my piss. And I laughed even more, and he said, no, just don't piss anymore. He said, no, just don't piss anymore. Just go get some more toilet paper. I'll get the dog away. So he gets the dog away, he puts her outside, and I have to start cleaning her. But this was like at 2 o'clock in the morning, so his mom was really, really freaked out. She was just like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And then Holden, like, he had to explain, like, Jaden pissed himself in my room because we were playing Call of Duty. You know, that game that he's actually not allowed to play? Yeah, we were playing that, and he pissed himself. Great story. Great story. But in any case, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to become a visionary today. And without further ado, guys, I think I'm going to leave this one here. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.